We found an unusual trade on Pinterest stock today, July 29th, and what's also very unusual is that Pinterest reports earnings tomorrow, July 30th, after hours. And so in this video, we will analyze this unusual option activity to find out how wealthy investors are trading Pinterest for earnings. Are they bullish and buying, or are they bearish and selling? So that we can also trade in the same direction to make money while the rich are getting richer on Wall Street. Because as we all know, the rich have more access to information, sometimes leaked insider information, such as earnings reports, to make better financial decisions. So without further ado, let's dive into the data and then show how we are trading Pinterest based on this data. As we can see here on the option time and sales tape, we have 7,070 contracts being traded and 5,382 contracts at the same time at 1:36 at the 28-second mark. September 20 options and the August 2nd options at the 45 strike calls and the 36 strike puts. So let's take a deeper look at the chain to find out what this investor is doing. For the September 20 options, we can see at the 45 strike calls, volume 7,000, much greater than the open interest of 961. So we know these are opening trades. And based on our analysis, they were selling these 45 strike calls to open. And using this premium to buy the August 2nd puts at the 36 strike that we had just went over. You can see here a volume of 8,000 greater than the open interest of 1,000. So we know these are opening trades where they are buying these 36 strike puts. And so when we analyze this trade, we want to make sure that we get the correct ratio. Because if you recall, the numbers were very different. They were buying 5,382 puts and they were selling 7,070 calls. And so this is their trade here. When we analyze it, we can see here what their trade is. Are they selling or buying? X-axis on this graph is the share price of Pinterest, currently trading right here at $37.37. You can see as the price of Pinterest goes up, it becomes more negative. And so that's a loss. But if it goes down, it becomes more positive. Because this is a short bearish position. We can also see immediately by looking at the Greeks, the delta is a negative. So we know this is a short bearish position. If it was a bullish trade, it would be a positive delta. And so this investor is bearish and selling Pinterest. And so that is how we are trading it based on this data. You can see that our trade is over here for the August 2nd options. Our positions are over here, highlighted green for buying, red for selling. But we were in a different ratio. What we mean by that is that for each of our trades, for the red selling, we sold 2 for every of the 33 strike puts that we bought and the 36 strike puts that we bought. And so when we analyze our trade strategy here, you can see that this is a butterfly strategy. It only costs $48 of debit each. And you can see that As the price of Pinterest goes down, it becomes a positive gain, and we could potentially make a max profit of about $146 per trade on the blue line. And so that is 3 times our initial investment or cost on the trade. Because if we take 146 is the reward, divided by 48 is the risk, you can see this is a risk to reward ratio of 3, meaning we could potentially make 304% profit on this trade. Okay, now keep in mind this is a higher risk trade because of earnings, and that is why we use position sizing to manage our risk. Which we mean by that is we can decide how much we want to risk by selecting how many contracts we want to trade. We use one contract here just for demonstration purposes, and so this is very dependent on personal risk management guidelines. So let us know what you think about Pinterest for earnings. Do you think Pinterest will continue to crash down after earnings, or will it rally up? If you're interested in the lower risk, higher chance of profit trades that do not have earnings risk, then make sure to go to our website. We'll put a link over here where we share the trades of wealthy investors, including potential insiders, and also option strategies to reduce risk in order to increase profits. As usual, please smash the like button, subscribe if you haven't, take care, and have a great day.